What's up, my dudes? AZ Gear Guy here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make new videos every week. First off, I just wanted to say sorry for all the sporadic videos that I've just kind of been uploading on a non-consistent basis. There's just been a lot of things that have taken precedence over filmmaking right now, but I'm back now. Before we get into the review, I just wanted to thank everyone that has supported the channel thus far. I started the channel back in February, I think it was, and I really wasn't taking it too seriously, and it was really just to upload videos for fun. But as of November 11th, 2019, I have 185 subscribers. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but that is a milestone for me, and I appreciate all that have stuck around and considered subscribing and liking my videos, and it really means the world to me. I was even flattered to just have 10 subscribers, so the fact that 185 people have subscribed to my channel, it means everything. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to this channel. I know my videos aren't perfect, but this is all a work in progress. I'm really just doing this as a hobby and for fun. I'm not here to make videos to make money or anything like that. I'm just here to impart my knowledge out to you guys. And really my goal for this channel is to review things for you guys, just give you my thoughts and impressions on items that could be useful for you. Also the occasional vlog, you know, things I see, people I meet, places I go. Those aren't too often just because I'm still learning my vlog game, but if you stick around, you might see something you might like. That being said, thanks again for all the support. Onwards and upwards, my dudes. Let's get into the review. I'd like to preface this video with a disclaimer. As all of my videos start out, I am just here to say to you that this is just my opinion. These are my thoughts and my impressions. Not to be taken too seriously. I'm not gonna go into some crazy tech specs that, you know, only electricians might understand. I'm just an everyday dude that uses this stuff for fun and for the functionality of it. So if you're looking for tech specs, I'll leave links to websites that can go more in depth with that in the description below. The first item I have for you is the Nomad 14 Plus. The 14 Plus is one of the newer iterations of Goal Zero's solar chargers. The design of the 14 Plus is more sleek and lighter than Goal Zero's previous style of solar chargers. At 1.9 pounds, this panel is great for hiking, backpacking, family outings, or wherever you think you would need a little extra power to charge your devices. There are 3 sizes in the specific line of chargers: the 7 Plus, the 14 Plus, and the larger 28 Plus. So with the 14 Plus, I decided to pair this up with the Sherpa 50, which I will actually go into in just a minute. I chose the 14 Plus because of the size of the panel itself. I really like that it can just fit into a bag or a backpack of some kind. I like that I can attach it to my backpack no problem with these little hooks here, and I'll also talk about that in just a moment. Overall, I think this size is perfect for someone that wants to take power portably to places that they will need to charge a phone or a tablet or other small device. So the 14 Plus actually folds out into 2 panels, as you can see here. The smaller 7 Plus is just slightly smaller than this one. I think it's actually probably the size of one of these panels. And then the 28 Plus is 4 of these panels in a row. And it folds, you know, like a quad fold or whatever you call it. But that's why I kind of like this size, because it's 2 panels that fold down to about, you know, maybe a foot long and maybe about 8 or 9 inches wide. So that's kind of nice. Actually, one cool feature about these panels is that unlike the other previous iterations of Goal Zero's panels, these are actually magnetic. And so you can see that they fling together kind of like that, which is cool because whenever I'd hold them incorrectly or whatever, they just flip right open. And so this is kind of nice. I don't have to worry about them flipping open, you know, too hard. It's kind of nice, you know, I can kind of shake it like that and they won't come undone too easily. A cool feature about these panels specifically is that unlike other versions, you now get a kickstand, which can be very useful, especially because you don't have to prop these up against some random object like a log, a tree, your backpack, whatever. You can actually use the panels themselves to orient them towards the sun. And the kickstand also doubles as a pouch, so you can actually put stuff in here. But what's really cool is that it comes with the USB port that you can use to charge a phone or other devices. And on the device itself, or on the USB portion of the device, you get these 4 LED lights that will light up based on how intense and how concentrated your light is that you're receiving from the sun. And that's nice because you will be able to see how to orient your panels. This cable right here is actually to link your other Goal Zero solar panels together. So if you have more than one, or older versions, newer versions, whatever, you can actually link them together and increase the power input of your panels. And also another feature about this kickstand mesh thing here is that, yes, it doubles as a kickstand, but it also is removable. So in case you actually don't want this on there anymore, you can remove that and it'll just be the panel and not necessarily the pouch, which can be beneficial if you don't want to carry this around or have the added weight. One thing I should note about charging with these, so on other panels you will get interruption with your charging. So say, for example, there's some clouds that disrupt the constant beams of the sun. Some panels will actually shut off completely and stop charging your devices until you go back and reconnect all of those things and then reorient your panel towards the sun. With Goal Zero, the cool thing is that even if there is a disruption of any kind with the power running into the panel, you actually don't have to reconnect everything. It'll just automatically pick back up where it was charging before. So as I was talking about earlier with these hooks here, Goal Zero also includes these little carabiner clips here that you can use to attach these to your backpack or bag or whatever you plan to use these with. So as you can see, you can use your clips here to hang these on a backpack. So an application that I could see this being used for is if you're backpacking and your back is towards the sun, it's hot outside, you can use these clips to attach the solar panel to a backpack, so that way it's just charging passively as you're hiking. Along with the 14 Plus, I also have the Sherpa 50. This is what I use. This is what I use to hold the power that I harness from the sun. Right away you'll see a nice display on there. You'll see that it has a gauge to show you exactly how charged the Sherpa actually is. So it'll go 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 in full. And then on here, you'll see that there's a flashlight that you can use as a night light whenever you're camping or whenever you're using this in the dark. You'll see that the USB port actually lights up, and the max output of this USB port is 1.5 amps or 5 volts. So that's pretty nice, especially if you want to charge a phone or a tablet or whatever item that uses a USB port. Also, you can use this USB port in case you don't have this inverter right here, which is actually really nice to have. And this actually detaches from this and is kind of an extra feature that you can use to plug in any AC enabled device, which is pretty much everything. If you have a fast charger for a Samsung phone like I do, you will be able to use this pretty effectively, because then you'll be able to charge your phone twice as fast. You'll also see on here that you have the input, which the charging cord actually fits into. So you can actually put that in right here, and that's how the Sherpa is charged, either by solar or by a wall adapter. You will also see that it has a 12 volt output, and then a laptop output. And included with the Goal Zero Sherpa 50, you will also get a bunch of laptop attachments. And unfortunately, if you have a Mac or anything like that, they don't have any attachments for that. But if you have any other big name brand laptop, then you'll definitely have an adapter available to you. Goal Zero actually asks you to contact them about what specific laptop you have, and they'll be able to help you find the correct adapter to charge your laptop. And because there are multiple outputs on the Sherpa, what's really cool is that if you want to charge using the AC adapter or the USB port, you can. You can actually charge multiple devices at one time. And that's what's really nice. Yes, of course, you'll drain it a lot faster, but you'll be able to charge multiple devices at once, which can be nice, especially if you're using them all for the same application. So you're probably wondering, how fast can the Nomad 14 Plus charge the Sherpa 50? It will take around 8 to 16 hours, depending on how much sunlight you actually have. And yes, that sounds like a long time, but if you're in a pinch, that does not seem like a lot at all. And that's just to fully charge it. I mean, if you plug it in for an hour or two, I think you'll get enough to charge a phone or another device that you may need if you're in trouble or if you just need it for the day. If you simply plug this into the wall, it'll actually charge in about 3 hours. So that's not too bad. So you can just use this as a power bank just for your everyday use. I typically use that for things like that. So I'll take this to work, or I'll take it to the gym, you know, whatever, if I need to charge my phone and I'm not gonna be home for a while. But I'll pair it with the solar panel if I'm out and about, if I'm backpacking or taking a day hike or something like that, and I just want to be able to take pictures or video or something like that. So as you can see, the panels themselves are set up really nicely, and you can see that it has the the kickstand right there, and that makes it nice. So like I said before, you can actually orient it towards the sun if you need to. You can see that it is actually blinking to show you that it's actually charging that portion of the battery. So the 80th percent of the battery, I guess. I think this is a great option. Honestly, this is amazing. I really love being able to use my Sherpa and my Nomad together. And honestly, the 8-hour time is not a big deal to me because, like I said, I'm not really using these outdoors. But even if I was outdoors, I would still use these. I mean, I actually did a backpacking trip to Yellowstone last year, and honestly, I would have killed for something that would have powered my stuff. All the stuff I had died suddenly, and so a solution like this would have just been amazing. I would have really loved something along these lines. So I highly recommend them. Like I said, yes, the price tag tends to be a little bit more than some people like to spend, but if you want quality, if you want American made, not much to lose. So I'd say pick them up and just give them a try. Give the other panels a try. I eventually would like to get the 28 plus, the bigger 4-panel solar panel. Those are pretty sweet. I used to have the 21 or something like that, and that was really nice, but it was really bulky, really heavy. It's to be expected for something that big, but still, it just wasn't for my type of application. So the price tag for the Sherpa 50 is around $100 now on Goal Zero's website, which actually isn't too bad of a deal. And then the Nomad 14 Plus solar panels can be purchased for around $150 on their website. A lot of people will say that these items are pretty pricey, and I can agree with that. But the one thing that you're really paying for is quality, and I can tell that Goal Zero puts a lot of love into their products. They put a lot of care into the design and just the overall structure of their products. So I'm always down to endorse them. I mean, and they're also based out of the United States. So that's, like I've said in other videos, that is a big deal for me. They're actually based right out of Utah, where I'm currently living. And as I stated earlier, I will leave all tech specs and in-depth information about these panels and the Sherpa in the description below. And on top of that, I'll also be sure to leave links to Amazon where you can find these two and you can check them out there. That's my review for today. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you were able to get some sort of information that you've been looking for from this video. And if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Just that small gesture does a lot for the channel, so I appreciate the support. Well, that's gonna be all for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.